We're really stretched. Whatever cars you have, send them here. He says airstrike, maternity hospital. This was Russia's response to a global appeal for a ceasefire to evacuate a city of 1 million people. A bomb dropped next to a maternity hospital in Mariupol. It's hospital number 3. Inside, a frantic search for survivors. Early reports say that there were more than a dozen injured. A miraculous outcome to an attempt to a mass killing at a place where lives should begin. Many women and children had already fled to underground bunkers after a week of Russian bombardment. Ukraine's president renewed his pleas for NATO to drive Russia from his nation's skies after the hospital airstrike.
Everything that the occupiers do with Mariupol is already beyond atrocity. Europeans, Ukrainians, citizens of Mariupol, today we must be united in condemning this war crime of Russia.
Evacuations from other towns have been more successful, but still very limited. Around 700 people, mostly women and children, were bussed out of Energoda, the site of Europe's biggest nuclear reactor, which was captured recently by Russia.
The shops are empty, there's nothing there, not enough medical supplies. We're tired, we need to eat and rest.
It may seem extraordinary, but these are the lucky ones. They've escaped from the shadow of a nuclear power station and the clutches of Russian troops. But in comparison to what people are enduring in Mariupol, this is good fortune. Yulia Karyulan volunteers at a refugee centre in Zaporizhia set up to receive people fleeing her hometown of Mariupol. It's empty. She's been waiting a week for news from home of her husband Evgeny and daughter Yasia. This morning, she got a brief call. How's your daughter doing?
My daughter told me she loves me.
Of course she does.
Actually, how she's alive, she's doing like all other children doing now in Mariupol. Almost no food, no drinking water, no electricity. It was -5 this night. They have no heating. They're just sitting in a cold basement in some cots.
Her small family is living in a bomb shelter with hundreds of others. She says they can only survive another few days. Then they will have to surface, perhaps to face more of this. Sam Kiley, CNN, Zaporizhia.